It was amazing. It was an amazing time. It was the rivalry was awesome. You know that every arena around the planet was sold out, but there was no wrestling in it. It was just giant screens, and for me it was an amazing time because from the second match I was on, I think through all the rest of them, I was one of the main events that night, but I passed on the second match just so that after every match they'd go back to the precinct to see, hey, let's see how the Maori's going, and
Wow.
and that was amazing. That was we did the pre-tapes in the morning, and it was so funny because as a wrestler, you always hope that you're going to have longevity. So I knew that whoever did the job at that match was going to lose some kind of merchant value, some credibility. So we always hope that we're the one that's going to win the match. So I remember that morning I got a call from Pat Patterson. I was in my hotel room, and he said to me, he said, and we still didn't know who was going to do the job and who's going to go over. And Pat called me over and he said, hey, Jacques, he says, listen, he says, I'm going to give you an address. He says, bring your gear. He says, if you don't mind, we need you for some pre-tapes and stuff. He says, so he gives me the jail address, and so he wants you to show up at the jail in the morning to go do the pre-tapes, like, the handprints and the whole vignettes that we're doing. So when he told me that, I was like, oh, shit. I guess I'm not gonna go over tonight. But anyway, but we went to do those filming and vignettes and even put in the paddy wagon